Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years, and this is Mixtape Monday. We are going to be talking about your questions, and I have a very special surprise for you guys, so I'll be right back. Hey, Tarot fam. So it's Mixtape Monday. I'm recording this on October 13th, and I have a very special guest on the line. It is the world's loudest librarian, one of my oldest and bestest buddies. My girlfriend, Kathy, is on the line. She's going to help me with this Mixtape Monday. So, Kathy, how are you?
Woohoo! Hello, everyone.
So, just so you guys know, Kathy's not going to come on screen, but she is.
No, I'm a hot mess today. Sorry.
She's a hot mess, but she's one of my oldest friends. We literally went to kindergarten together. She is one of the most beautiful people that I know, and she's one of the hardest working.
So
you are. You really are. She is one of the hardest working people I know. She is my makeup guru. She sells me all of my makeup. She sells me my collagen. I'm going to put links to all of her services in the description of this video. So if you guys want to get collagen, if you want to get makeup, if you want to get weight loss supplements.
I'm your girl.
Kathy, what else do you do over there? I mean, like during the day, she's a librarian.
I wear many hats. Many hats. What do you need me to do? And I'll do it. Well, wait, I shouldn't say that. Wait a minute. Take that back. Wait a minute.
Disclaimer. I told Kathy she can't curse on this, but she might a little. So.
Yeah, I'll try not to. It's really hard. I'm like a sailor.
So, well, we're all like sailors.
It just makes everything sound so much better.
It does.
Yeah.
Fucking A. we just can't, so we can curse a little. We just can't curse soup to nuts because it'll pop the video. So Kath, I'm going to give you the rules, and I'm going to give anybody who's a new viewer the rules here. So Mixtape Monday is where I go through all of the questions you guys throw at me during the week, and I kind of answer them in turn. I try and make it as easy as possible. Sometimes it's hard for me to answer the questions in the chats on the individual videos, but this is a way that you get to kind of direct where my channel is going to go. So we're actually going to go pretty deep back in the past. I've got some questions hanging out there that I didn't answer yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the card view. We got Kathy there. And let's just do it this way. I'm going to bring up the card view, and then all of us are going to disappear, and it's just going to be the card view. But Kathy, they can still hear us.
Oh, lucky them.
Lucky them. So, Kath, what do you know about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry? What, like, I know you would have like a zero tolerance policy with them, but what do you know about them?
I don't even think about them really anymore. I used to like Harry. You know, I'm a ginger. He's a ginger. So I had that ginger thing with Harry. I think she's an arse.
She is an arse, right?
So
they recently recorded a Netflix special on Polo, thinking that this was going to kind of equalize them with.
I think I watched didn't they do another Netflix documentary or something about themselves? I think so. Yes, I watched that. I think
they did. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. It was a wine fest. It was filmed beautifully. It looked really great, but they just basically whined through the whole thing. Really, really terrible. Let me ask you this, Kath. If you were Meghan Markle, what would you do? Because, like, obviously she's chasing that bag. She wants to make some money. She wants to, show up and do good. That's one of their slogans.
She's
but
just
if
so
you were her,
I can't even. I think she's total. I had lost all respect for her when she totally disrespected the Queen.
Yeah. That's kind of all of us. I had her number at the engagement video. The engagement video really bothered me. So let's do this. We're going to take a look. This is an old question from someone. And it's in regard to Nacho Figueras.
See the checkout Newark coming in at 72 degrees at this hour.
Do you hear my TV?
I totally heard your TV so loud.
Yeah, my TV. This bitch is giving us the weather.
Sounded like you were in an airplane. Like you were
I
getting.
wish I was in an airplane.
Wish I was in an airplane too. Remind me after we get off to send you the picture I got of my folks coming off the private jet.
Fucking nice. Oh, so nice. Beep.
All right. So Nacho Figueras is
nachos. I could go for nachos.
A well-known polo player, like as well-known as polo players can be. Like
I don't know any polo players.
What's that?
I don't know any polo players.
Now you know one. You know Nacho Figueras.
Now I want nachos. I mean, there's no win in this.
So somebody wanted to know if Nacho's sponsors were unhappy about his association with Harry and Meghan. So let's see. Yeah, he had a lot of sponsors. So Ralph Lauren, Vive Clicquot. I don't know what that is. Seven of Pentacles. They were really looking at the association, and yeah, probably Sun in reverse would have hid that. Swords, Page of Swords. They're requesting, like, maybe you should get a little distance there. Maybe you should not be part of this issue. Up top, Six of Swords. They're thinking that it's really a pathway into some murky waters, let's put it that way. And the underlying message from his sponsors and his contracts that he had was, if you want to keep the money coming in with that Knight of Pentacles, Kathy, you're my Knight of Pentacles because you're always making the money. If you want to keep the money coming in, you gotta put some distance between you and those two twits. So I said twits.
Are they living in somebody else's house still?
So you know what? Let's look at that, Kathy. So they were living at Tyler Perry's house, but there's
I wish someone would put me up in their house, like mansion. like I really do. Who wants to sponsor me? Anybody have a mansion and you want me to live in it? I'm so up for this right now. So what if that shit happened to me?
They bought a place, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. They allegedly bought a place in Montecito, California, that is. And there's some questions about whether they actually own it or not. So let's take a look if they're still there. Are they still there? Ace of Wands, that's fiery movement. Queen of Cups, she loves that house. King of Swords, Harry's not there anymore. Harry's out. Lovers in reverse, Splitsville, and Eight of Wands. If they own the house, I think it's going to go on the market very quickly. If they don't own the house, I think they're vacating it, if not already vacated it. I think they're out of there. I think it's a relief to be out of there with that King of Cups up at the ends and that Eight of Wands. I think it's a relief. You know, it's a financial burden. Note, we have very few pentacles. The only pentacles that we have on the table is the way they see themselves. And it's Five of Pentacles. They are outside the earning potential that they can make. The house is holding them back. It's costing a lot of money. So their overhead, Kath, like, you know, you and I, like, we have, you know, our mortgage, our electric bill, our insurance, those kinds of things. Their overhead includes, like, I think it's $1.2 million of security, which is a big.
Oh, that's right. He needs security. I need security too.
So here's the thing. So his visa has been, you know, the Heritage Foundation has been asking a lot of questions about the visa and about his application. And there's a very large redacted part of his application about items that may preclude him from citizenship here in the United States. So, you know, that is like a big part of the question. If he, oh my God, is that Remy or is that Teddy?
Teddy.
That's Teddy. Kathy has the cutest dogs, and Teddy is a little puppy.
Oh my God,
he looks like a little teddy bear. Is the cutest thing ever. What is he?
He is a Cavapoo.
A Cavapoo. That's I thought he was.
And I adopted him, and I love him. I adopted both of my dogs.
We'll put a picture of him on my community page. I'll share a picture of him.
Yeah, they're so
he's cute as a button. Can I
is.
share a picture of you too? You're cute as a button.
I'll come on another time when I actually wasn't cleaning the house like Cinderella. Yeah.
We are too pretty to clean.
Huh?
We are too pretty to clean.
I know. We're so pretty for a lot of things, but it's just like crazy. Today I got up, I went to the park. I kind of went like hiking in Thompson Park. And then I was hot and sweaty. And then I went and had nachos and guacamole.
Where
And
did you go to
margaritas
Sophia's
after I
or what
walked.
is that place?
Tio Taco I went to with a
Why
friend.
didn't you tell me? I would have met you.
Oh, I didn't know. And then I left there. And then I went grocery shopping. And then I carried all the groceries in. And then I started to clean. So I am hot mess express.
I don't think you're a hot mess. I think
Oh.
Kathy always looks fabulous. But
She
I'm
is
going to post a
lying.
picture of us together because everyone's going to want to know what you look like. And she's absolutely stunning. Kathy's absolutely beautiful.
Where are all the men? I wish all the men would feel the same way Anna feels about me.
They do feel the same way. We'll get you out there, girl. So the whole thing about Harry and the Heritage Foundation, they're saying that, you know, there are discrepancies on his application that would preclude him from staying in the United States. If he is getting special consideration, if he's here on a special visa, like a diplomatic visa, we're paying for his security. So why don't we take a look and see if we're paying for this chump security? What do you say? How do you feel about that?
I should give my President Trump some security that they do for worry about Harry.
Honestly.
My God.
So, all right. 2 of Wands. We're paying for the security, guys. Tower. But I think they're going to be pulling it soon.
I thought that he said that he was paying for his own security during that documentary.
All lies. All lies. He
Mm.
doesn't have enough money to pay for his security. He simply does not have enough money to pay for it. So 2 of Wands, yes, they're paying for the security. We've got double dipping here. So I do think that King Charles is personally paying for some of the security because, of course, he doesn't want his darling boy to get injured. But over here, 9 of Swords in reverse, we're going to get anxiety is going to be building. I think they're going to be taking it away. 8 of Cups up here, they're walking away from the situation. It is not possible to sustain that. And down here, 5 of Cups, he's a nothing burger. Harry is a nothing burger. He is not doing anything. He brought water to Florida, allegedly. So that was something. Let's take a look at that because somebody did ask me a question about that.
Does he hang out with Oprah?
I'm sorry, what?
Does he hang out with Oprah?
I think Oprah. Well, let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
This is like Kathy's mixtape tarot. Like we'll do all your questions. Yeah,
because I just don't trust that.
So, all right. So is he friends with Oprah still? Is he still talking to Oprah? Is Harry still talking to Oprah?
Because wasn't she
High
on?
response.
She was on the damn thing too.
What damn thing? Oh, on the thing?
Yeah, they're a documentary, and I just think there's a lot of creepiness going around. Oprah's like friends with all these creepy people. Oh, look, the 6 o'clock whistle's going off. I just stepped outside.
So in our town, we have a 6 o'clock whistle that goes off from the fire department. And, it's something that happened when we were kids. And I was looking at growing up in Old Bridge Facebook group. And there were people talking about, oh, remember the 5 o'clock whistle? And somebody was like, no, it was the 6 o'clock whistle. And I was like, no, you dumb MFers. It's the 6 o'clock whistle still. It still happens.
Well, whoever's
so
hit the siren, it's 6:14.
It still happens.
So they're late. Whoever's doing it's late to the game. It's 6:14.
Well, maybe it is the fire department. They maybe had something on the oven, something on the stove. They're always cooking over there. So is Harry friends with Oprah still? I think she is still a center of power with the Hierophant here. This is the Pope card for you, Kathy Catholic. Sister Mary Catherine.
Sister Mary.
Kathy dresses up like Sister Mary Catherine every Lent.
I'm a nice Irish girl.
Don't let everybody don't eat the meat every Friday. She does.
And during Lent, I say, don't eat the meat.
You do. You should get coupons for pizza for all your Catholic friends here in town.
Oh my God. I eat so much pizza from Crispy and order from them all the time because I don't cook.
Oh,
They
it's
should
delicious,
endorse
right?
me.
Yeah, Kathy doesn't cook. I cook for Kathy.
I don't cook at all.
So Oprah is still a power center for Harry. She's still a source of supreme power. And the weird thing, psychically, he actually puts more weight on the power that Oprah wields more than his father. Very, very strange kind of dynamic. He is the epitome of the grass is always greener on the other side, Mr.
But
Harry.
I think there's something creepy going on. Like, look at everyone. You know, Oprah, who gives a shit what Oprah has to say? She's a rich woman who's done nothing. You know, she had a show, great, whatever. Good for her. But she's had friends with Epstein, like all these creepy people, as well as his creepy uncle. What's his uncle's name that was creepy too?
Andrew, we got to be careful about who we talk about though out loud because they pop our videos for it.
I don't even know.
I mean, you're good. Like what
but
you're
I
doing
think
is
there's
good.
a creepy connection.
I think there's a creepy connection too. That picture of her with Rita Ora, like serving her up to Weinstein, was a little creepy.
I just think they're all creeps.
Yeah, all creeps. Everybody's a creep. So I think she is not happy about the direction that things went, but she is willing to restart with him. What are the conditions on that restart? He has to transform. He's got to cut the dead weight. It would be Meghan Markle, and we got the Two of Cups. He would have to split up from his wife. So I think Oprah is still keen on Harry. I think Harry is her ace in the hole.
I think she loves Harry, but I don't think she wants him to leave Meghan. I don't think Oprah
I think she does.
No, I don't think Oprah would ever say that.
You want to bet?
Yeah. How many kids do they have? 2?
Well, allegedly. They have 2
Archie?
kids. Allegedly. No one knows. No, they don't show him. Like, we don't see him.
I think Archie was born on my birthday. Wasn't he born May 6th?
I don't know.
I think he's my birthday, that baby Archie, that little redhead boy. But I don't see him anymore, so I don't know.
So let's see. Does Oprah want Harry to split up with Meghan? We're going to do past, present, future on this. And guys, I'm using the Pulp Tarot on this. This deck has been singing for me lately. Past, 3 of Cups. I don't think she thought this was a good marriage. Present, does she want them to break up? She wants them to hang on a little bit longer. Future, the Moon. I think you're right, Kath. I think she
Oprah doesn't want them broken up.
I don't think she liked the union. I don't think she was keen on them getting together. I think they were too different. But I think she's like, now I need them to stay together because I need the rest of the interviews. So we need you guys to work for us. There's all kinds of speculation what Harry is up to. We're gonna do one of my viewers, Lily of the Valley Fred. This was from a month ago. I'm just getting to it now.
My dog just threw up.
What was that?
My dog just threw up. But I didn't have enough to clean. Now my dog just puked. Thank God I'm not on camera. Fucking Cinderella. Oh, beep. Cinderella and Snow White's animals didn't act like this. I didn't see her animals puking.
Let's do an intermission. You can clean up. Ready?
Ugh. Ugh. Gross.
All right, we are back, guys. So, one of my viewers, Lily of the Valley Freddie, asked about she was watching an astrologer named Val Evans, who read William and Kate's chart and said in 2 to 4 years they're going to get divorced. So let's see where the relationship is right now. How do you feel about Will and Kate, Kathy?
I like them. I like them a lot. I think she's classy. I think she's a good mom. I think she's sweet. She looks sweet, but she looks
very sweet. She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. She looks like she takes no shit, even though she looks sweet. She's a Catherine, right? She's a Catherine too. Yes,
she's a Catherine, just like you.
Yep,
I think she is a tougher cookie than she appears to be.
I 100% agree with that.
I think Queen Elizabeth groomed her into that. We're not supposed to say that word either, but I think she really helped her adjust to the role. More so, not training her to be the partner of the king in waiting, but more so to prepare her to be a queen in waiting, which I think is very different. It's a very different thing. So I think currently their relationship is on an even keel. Up here, yes, we're working together. Four of Wands, steady family. We're keeping the family steady. We're keeping all of the ducks in a row. We're making sure that the monarchy is surviving. But I think her and Will are going to be taking on separate roles. Right now, she's been showing up at a few things with him. I think she's going to be doing things on her own once again and breaking away. Now, I do think that we're going to get some unconventional stuff out of her. And this is going to be all of the backlash from all the Meghan Markle mudslinging that we're seeing. So what do we see in 2 years from now with the relationship? King of Swords crossed by the King of Cups. I just don't see that this is going to be splitting up in 2 years right now. I don't see it. I do think in 2 years they get into a different phase of marriage. You know, every few years you have to kind of evolve in that marriage. You go from the dating perspective, and then you go into like the consistent, you know, steady, easy kind of relationship. Then you go into having kids, and things are kind of crazy and up in the air. And then you go into you know, the kids leave, you're an empty nester, and then you're kind of bored.
Woo, woo, woo.
You are an empty nester. I can't believe you're an empty nester. Like, how did that happen?
Oh no, it's fabulous.
So I think William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, Prince and Princess of Wales, I think they will get into a different phase of their marriage in 2 years. Where are they going to be in 4 years? But I don't see a breakup. No, I see being very methodical and specific and emotional about the relationship. But I think the rocky times are going to be behind them.
I agree. They're not splitting up.
So 6 of Pentacles, when we go to the 4-year mark, things get a little hairier. So we get that 6 of Pentacles being kind to others. Again, this is 4 years from now.
Well, they have all those kids. The kids are probably driving them nuts.
The kids? They have 3 kids.
Yeah, it's a lot. I stopped at
That's
2.
not a lot.
2 hands, 2 kids.
Yeah, but Kat, she's got nannies galore. She's got people to drive them. She's not cleaning her house. Like, you know, you can actually focus on parenting if you're in that kind of a situation.
You mean she's not cleaning up her dog's puke?
I don't think she's cleaning up her dog's puke.
I need to live like her.
We have to have another tiara party. Remember we had that party for Kay? We need another tiara party, I think. So our friend Kay had a birthday, and so we hosted her down here. She lives up in New York, and we hosted her down here, and I got tiaras for everybody. Everybody had a tiara on. So we were running around playing croquet. What else were we doing? Like eating weird food. It was a good day. Yeah, it was a good day. But I think when we get into the 4-year period, I think things get a little bit hairier here. So maybe we do have some issues. High thinking here from the High Priestess, idealistic thinking, noble thinking that we're looking at here. The 9 of Swords, there's going to be anxieties that come out. 6 of Pentacles, this is charity. So I'm wondering if an extended hand is given to one of the Harkles, specifically Harry, I think if an extended hand is given out, this causes some rift between the two of them. But I do think that Catherine will come to the fore on this and say, hey, you know what? We got to do this. So I think things will get dicey between year 2 and year 4. I think it'll get intense. But I don't think I'm not going to say break yet. So hang on, Kath. We're back, and we're going to talk about RFK Jr. So recently, RFK Jr. was busted texting a staff member, and she was a really pretty staff member. So
Why would you
got a
talk
little
to the ugly
crazy.
ones?
She was not the ugly one. I actually just got Oppenheimer's biography on Audible for RFK Jr. So I'm in the middle of listening to it. I may wind up staying up all night listening to it.
Ugh.
But yeah. I like RFK Jr. I want to like him. So
I like him.
yeah, I like him too. So let's see. His wife Cheryl Hines was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. She was hilarious on that. Someone wanted to know a month ago, how is Cheryl coping, being that she's from the Hollywood realm? How is she coping in the political world? We'll do past, present, future. Past, present, future. She really had no interest in being in politics at any given point. She does feel kind of like a fish out of water. And right now she's kind of on pause, possibly because of the relationship issue. So what is the status of their situationship? Status of RFK and Cheryl Hines's marriage. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. It's not looking good. Knight of Swords in reverse. 8 of Cups, Hermit. I think we're looking at a new start here for both of them, guys. I have a feeling that this is going to wind up in divorce court. If not divorce court, I think they are going to be living separate lives. I don't think that they're going to be doing the same old. I think this was a bridge too far for her. I think he lied a great deal about it, RFK Jr. I'm sorry, because I do think that you're pretty freaking cool. But it looks like this was, time and time again, he had kind of stepped out of the lines. And this is the one that she's like, all right, I'm good. So
he's a Kennedy. Duh.
He's a Kennedy, I know. But the Ace of Cups is a new start of happiness. And I think we may be headed in that direction. Again, I want a disclaimer, guys, when we're talking about tarot, psychic readings, all of that stuff, we are working with the energies that are in place at the moment. So they could go to marriage counseling and work through this. They could really get their act together. Like there could be a change of heart. There could be a change of heart.
I think they'll be good. I think she's hanging on. Because I think he's gonna. Trump's gonna win, and he's gonna be very involved with everything with Donald Trump. He's gonna get a job. He's gonna be all involved. That's what I feel, and I feel that she wants to be part. She'll want to be like part of that. She won't be the first lady, but I don't know. Maybe she's like it.
A lady.
Whoa.
She's a lady. So, Kath, as I'm scrolling through these questions, do you have any things that you want to ask?
About what?
Like pop culture, anything.
Pop culture. I want to know why half of Hollywood, they're all assholes. Why? What do I want to know? I want to know, who do I like? See, I like people that, I don't know, that people really don't care about. I like my country stars, y'all. I love.
Oh, so wait. So isn't Garth Brooks in trouble right now?
Yeah, I don't care about him. Good for him. He's in trouble, right? Supposedly, I think it was sexual harassment or something.
You can't say that word. Can't say the S word.
Can't say sexy time?
Yeah, you can't say that.
Frisky time.
Frisky time. We can't say SUICIDE. We can't say MURDER.
Wait, I'm
Even though
slow. Slow down.
I say murder all the time. Yeah, you can't say certain things. You can't say like
What happened
child
to freedom of
diddlers.
speech?
So it's I know freedom of speech, yay,
It's
but
not
like
free.
yeah. So wait, before we jump into country people. So Sprout 519, super fan over here. What is the plan after Harry is out in the cold? Is he to live with the royal family? What is he to do for work?
I'll take Harry in. He could come live with me. Maybe he'll get us a better place to live. I don't know.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what is Harry to do. I'm actually going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up from the Pulp Tarot, and we're going to pull out the Martyrs, Magicians.
Oh, this sounds fancy.
Yeah, this one's fancy.
What did I do with my paper towels?
They're all out because of the dock worker strike.
Idiots. What idiots? I'm like, really? Are these people nuts? Toilet paper isn't imported, people.
So, well, your toilet paper may not be imported. Harry's is probably imported.
Yeah, see, that's why I gotta hang out with him.
So, what is the plans the friends have for Harry when and we're talking about Harry's old friends. What is their plan for him after he leaves Meghan and comes back to Great Britain? What is he going to do? What are they going to do? So, Judgment, they're all going to let him know what they thought of it. So, Kath, I know you don't know much about this, but no offense, but she insulted all of his friends. No, they had a hunting trip up to like Balmoral or one of their places up in the country, and she co-hosted it with Harry, and she was like fighting with everyone the whole time, like about their misogyny, about how their classism. Like she was just combative with everybody there. It was really awful. So Judgment, they're gonna have a sit down with him and say, dude, like this was not the right person. Then they're gonna bring up the Empress in reverse, and this is, why did you think that you could ever have children with this person? And there's going to be one friend in particular, this is coming through psychically, that's going to say, when I got married, I thought about what would happen if I broke up with this woman. What would go on with my kids? So there's going to be one friend. It's probably Skippy.
Skippy, I love his name.
Skippy, yeah, Skippy actually, Meghan crashed his wedding. She showed up down at his wedding in Jamaica, and she was supposed to go as Harry's plus one, and then they broke up, and then she showed up anyway. I'll send you the pictures. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, oh, that bitch. So they're gonna say, you knew that she was going to be an issue. Like, how did you not see it coming? And so whatever happens at this point, you have to live in that space that you were with this woman who you knew was going to hold your kids over your head, knew was going to be a problem like that. And here, tower moment, there's going to be all kinds of stuff crashing down. So I think if he does go to the United Kingdom, if he goes back to England, I think that there's going to be restrictions on him seeing the kids. I think it's going to be very difficult. And I think that that's going to be from the courts. They're going to say these kids are basically American. They have to stay in America in the culture that they know, in the support system that they know, school, home, that kind of stuff. So I think that that's going to be the reality. So Harry will be separate. King of Cups, he'll be very sad. King of Cups in reverse. And then the Ace of Wands, they will help him rebuild. So the support system that's going to be there will be very good. They're not going to let him be alone. And they're almost always going to have, and this is Harry's friends again, they're almost always going to have someone there helping him deprogram, decompress. I think that's kind of the plan. So what is he to do for work? What are they going to have him do for work? Is he going to work? Is Harry
Documentaries. He could always do Chippendale.
Oh God, no, he's too old. He's 40.
He's 40 already? Oh my goodness.
He just turned 40. Hi, Angus.
He looks fit though. We may like to see him naked.
Wow.
Listen to these crazy ass dogs I got going on here. Super crazy.
Kathy's all suggestive, and I want to see him naked. So what is he going to do for work?
Hey,
3 of Swords, Ace of Cups,
we are talking to
and the 9 of Wands. They're going to have to put him into a mental health kind of situation. So I think he's going to be digging into mental health aspects, mental health patronages, mental health things, because that's going to be the best fit. Like, he can't go, and I know he just had like this whole speech about mental fitness versus mental health, but I do think that they're going to have to talk about his recovery. 9 of Wands in reverse. We're going to have to be a bit bald-faced about his recovery from the marriage. So I think we're going to see that. So, or they could just send him over to live with Kathy.
what?
They're just going to have to send him over to live with you.
That's okay. But, you know, I can't let Harry fall because I think, you know, he's a redhead. Gingers.
You gingers got to stick together.
Yes.
So, all right, I'm scrolling, trying to get to some of these. So, all right, so here, I know you love this guy.
Who do I love?
Hunter.
Who?
Hunter Biden.
Oh, that guy. God, I don't like him. That's like womp. Biggest disappointment.
Did you
Oh,
think he was
God.
a disappointment? I think he lived up to every expectation that I had about
I think he's a total DUOCHE. I don't know if I could say it, but I could spell it. Woo woo.
So this is a big question.
Where's the laptop, Hunter?
So this from 12 days ago. I got a lot of questions. Why does Hunter Biden have a cluster of lakes tattooed on his back? I believe he has the Great Lakes tattooed on his back. So what is that all about? We're going to do this speed round, Kathy, because I think we're going to wrap it up with Humanaki's question here. Humanaki is one of my super fans too.
Woo-hoo!
So why does he have these 9 of Cups? It's protection from the future. 3 of Pentacles.
Probably got drugs in all of them.
Knight of Cups. So here's the thing. He thought this was like some kind of protective, tattoo totem on his back. But the reality was that he was zonked out of his mind. And it seemed like a good idea at the time. Like, and just so you guys know, like, I have 3 dragons on my body. One of them is significant, very large.
Just so you guys know, I have no ink on my body at all.
But she does have freckles.
Cute though. I have no tattoos. So you're not coming at me with a needle. So unless it's like a lick it and stick it or a glitter tattoo, I'm not getting one.
You know what? I'm going to get you some lick it and stick it tattoos.
Yeah, that I'll do. I'll do lick it and stick it, but I do not do real tattoos. No.
When my kids were little, I got them these huge ones from my tattoo artist, and they were glittery, and they stayed on for like almost the whole summer.
Well, I used to do the glitter tattoos, and I love them. They stay on for like a week. They stay on long.
Yeah, my kids, the ones that I got them, they stayed on for like almost a whole summer. And one of my friends had a 3-year-old. Angus was 3 at the same time, and did like a whole back piece on his 3-year-old. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God. I
can't believe the kid sat through it. Oh my God.
It was lick it and stick it. You just like stuck it on there and then like rubbed the sponge on it. Yeah, it was easy. It was easy. So I think that he was,
dropped on his head.
I think he was dropped on his head. It's like all those people that had like those Kokopari tattoos back in the 90s. Like, do you even know what that is? Like, no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, you got Krishna tattooed on you. Do you know what that means?
No.
So, all right. Does John Kerry believe in climate change? He married an heiress. Is he just bored with life, escaping her? He's gone a lot. Did he commit treason by meeting with heads of state on the opposite agendas, contrary to what Trump promised? Was he on the Obama mission to placate all the nations they made sweetheart deals with, sabotaging all of Trump's efforts? So does John Kerry believe in climate change? Let's start there. Past, present, future. So in the past, yes, he did believe in it. Yes, this was learning, suckling at the teat of truth. You could say that on YouTube.
I
Suckling
love
the
that word, suckling.
teat. I thought teat. I thought teat was
No,
the
I
word.
like suckling. I love it.
So
Suckling.
he did believe it. Now, even if there is information that refutes it, he has got to stick with it. He can't back down from it. And then over here, we've got the Six of Swords. He's not going to be able to escape that. It's not going to be an escape route. It's not going to be something that he can do. So I'm gonna skip over the rest of Humanaki's question because we're gonna do the next one. Who will replace Trump if the stress of assassination gets to be too much for him?
They better not mess with my man. I'm getting very angry right now. They better leave my man alone.
Let's see if he will succumb to the stress. One card.
I heard there was someone else just on the news that someone just attempted again, or they arrested someone with a gun in California on the way somewhere.
I believe it. So the Eight of Pentacles, it makes him work differently. How does he work differently? Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. So this is wild. I'm going out on a limb, guys, and I hope that he's going to tell us about this later. I think that he's got counter assassins out there that are meeting with groups and kind of infiltrating the groups. I think, and specifically speaking, women. I think he's got women that are infiltrating some of these anti-Trump groups, and they are honeypots, basically, Mataharis. Very, very cool. I think that is something that is very interesting because then we get a steady stream of fresh intel from these honeypots that are banging and slinging around with some of these crazy people that are willing to take a shot at a presidential candidate. So that's interesting. I said it there. So are Jill and Kamala running the White House with Obama and Clinton on speed dial? What do you think, Kath?
I think Obama is the man in the chair. He's the pulling the strings, making all the decisions. And it's been like that from day one. Day one. He's the one who started all this bullshit. I hope you could say bullshit. So, yeah.
You said it. It's out there.
He is definitely the man. I mean, even when he ran and he was in office twice, he said, I wish I could run for a third term. He just had to find a puppet so he could be like Oz behind the curtain. And that fool was Sleepy Joe Biden.
Yep. So
now you needed someone else that was dumb, and she is dumb. Sorry if you all think she's smart, but
no. You're amongst like people here. I wouldn't bring you on if you weren't.
We gotta be awfully stupid if you can't see what's going on. Woo!
So I do think that Kamala and Jill are doing the things that they need to do.
I think Jill is with her man.
I don't think Jill and Kamala are fighting, though. I don't think that they're getting along very well.
I don't think so either. Jill is not happy because they shoved him out.
Yeah, I think this was a dumb idea. It was a dumb idea to do that. Have you seen like that old Joe has been kind of refuting the things that Kamala has been saying?
I'm going to drive to Delaware and kick his ass. How about that?
Oh my God. All right. There's so many Humanaki questions. I can't answer all of them. So, all right. Let's just scroll up. I want to see if we can get some of the,
No, I'm not giving you no more, Remy.
What's Remy begging for?
Cheez-Its. And I'm not giving it to him because he threw up on my floor. Now I got to mop the floor. My cleaning doesn't end.
No, it doesn't. It keeps going.
And while I was on the phone with you, my Amazon order came and my new vacuum cleaner came perfect.
Oh, I hope it doesn't suck.
I heard it sucks like a champ.
So this question came from a members only video. So it was Sugar Money. Basically, if you become a member of my channel, you'll get access to this. So I was curious about whether the inheritance that Harry got from the Queen Mother when he turned 40, if that was used to pay off the sugar brigade. The sugars, Kathy, for your reference, are super supporters of Harry and Meghan, and they were allegedly being paid to
I
attack.
need super supporters. What is going on?
I'm a super supporter of you. Well, they were paying them. Like,
that's what I want. Super supporters that pay me.
Do you guys see why I love Kathy? This is what all of our conversations are like. This is just what we sound like.
For real. Where are the payers? I want the people with the money. Step up front. Don't be shy.
So, and I want you guys all to let me know in the chat if you think Kathy should have her own beauty channel on YouTube. I've been trying to get her to do it for some time.
Kathy is not, and I will repeat, is not tech savvy.
I will show you the way. I will show you the way, girl. So anyway, so the sugars, to be continued. We're gonna get Kathy on screen. The sugars are allegedly paid people that go in and report channels, make shitty comments. They do all kinds of stuff. So allegedly, they kind of toned it down for a while, and then Harry got this inheritance of an undetermined amount from Queen Elizabeth's mother, the Queen Mother, and when he turned 40, which was just a couple weeks ago. And all of a sudden, they started ramping up their actions. They started complaining about people. They started doing stuff. So, will the sugars eventually turn on the Harkles? Will they eventually talk? Let's see. So we've got the Moon. They will show their stuff. They're not happy. They're not happy with the payouts right now. They're not happy with how things are going. They're super not happy, and they are ready to break ranks, guys. I think we are down to skeleton crew. There is no money. Look, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. We've got Lovers in reverse. They're like being fueled by love right now, and eventually we're going to be able to do this. And there we go, Death card. We get change, inevitable change. They're out of money. I don't think that the Queen Mother's inheritance was quite as much as Harry wanted it to be. I don't think it was quite as much as they thought it was going to be. I've said in my other videos that I think the amount is now spread out amongst other people and amongst other relations. I think there are more relations. I think all of the grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren got it. So, all right. So let's just see if there are any other questions. So I've got some sugary comments in my videos that I'm seeing now too. So, Kathy, I'm doing this Toxic Bride series too, which is super fun because we're looking at different toxic brides.
How's that working?
It's actually going really well. You should watch some of my videos.
I never have the time, but I do watch videos when I have the time. See, I'm good if I'm on Facebook or Insta and then I see something pop up because I'm like, oh, squirrel. That's how I roll. So then I stop. But if it's not, like, I'm not thinking. I'm running around trying to do 50,000 things.
I would rather you spend your free time with me than watching my videos. How about that?
Yeah.
So, all right, this is a socio-political question. I'm going to go back to our Martyrs and Madman Tarot. So, a lot of questions about Netanyahu. Now, Kathy, you know this. My dad is Jewish, and I feel a certain way about things that are going on in Israel, and I think we should do things a certain way there. I think the United States should support them in a certain way. My parents also met Netanyahu a number of years ago, and my father is very impressed with him. So this was White Puma had asked, I heard some different outcomes regarding the fate of Netanyahu. What are my thoughts on this? So let's see. What is his trajectory right now, right this very minute, right now? And I think we're going to make this the last one.
Yeah, Trump.
Richard III. Richard III, King of Swords. And then we get the Chariot. He's going to move forward with this conflict. Page of Pentacles. There is no stopping this man. 7 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Wands up top. There is some concerns. You know, the 6 of Wands, he's not cocky about success. That's one of the things, is that he is not cocky. He understands that hard work will yield results. So and again, if you feel a certain way about the situation in Gaza, Palestinians, if you feel a certain way, I'm sorry, my father is Jewish. I have to feel a certain way about this. I have a dog in this fight. So
I think that a lot of it could have been avoided if this administration would have did something, and they did nothing.
Yeah, agree. So the Emperor indicates that we get success, glory from this, but the Emperor in this deck is Nero. So take that for what you will. Nero fiddled while Rome burned. What else do we have? How he sees himself. 10 of Cups. He is doing the right thing, is how he sees himself. How others see him is the Knight of Cups, which is in reverse, creating chaos and misery for others. Hopes and fears is the Page of Wands, that we get into a situation that is too intense. And then the long-term outcome is 3 of Pentacles in reverse, which is no two-state solution. So for everyone who's calling for a two-state solution, Netanyahu, his outcome right now is not to cooperate with something like that. It's just not in his purview. It's not in his interest. And it's not something that he's ever going to agree to. So do I see him continuing and moving down the road of conflict? Yes. Do I see him in a position of supremacy and power? Yes, you see that right now. But again, this can all change in a moment's moment. So it really depends on who comes to the fore to support the Palestinians. So, or Iran, or any of the other organizations that are out there.
Well,
so Pat, I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. How did you like co-hosting with me?
I liked it. Next time I'll come on where I could see, like, can they see? Next time I will shower and get myself together. Promise.
So I know this was kind of spur of the moment, but
yeah, the bitch asked me if I wanted to come on and do this while I was cleaning my house. She nuts.
I needed your support though, love.
Here I am, like a bride.
I was very cranky because I was trying to clean the house with this jacked up neck.
I know.
So tomorrow I start my traction. So I will be in traction tomorrow for 25 minutes of the day. And then I'll be doing my physical therapy, my acupuncture, and all of that, and running around like a complete asshat. So, you know who's coming to my house tomorrow?
Who?
Annette.
Annette who? Benny?
Our Annette. We can't say her name, but our Annette. The Annette we know.
I don't know an Annette.
You do.
Who?
Trevor's wife.
Oh, Annette. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know. What do I know?
That Annette. For all of my viewers, it's not Trevor Colt's wife. It's another Trevor that we know. A Trevor we know personally here in our locale. So, but Kathy, I want to thank you for being a co-host and being a good sport and having some fun with this.
It was lots of fun. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, Kathy, you are a character from my physical real life that I think I mention you a lot on the channel.
Oh God, what did she say?
I do. And I tell everybody how awesome you are. And, you know, you're branded the world's loudest librarian. So she is a librarian. She's an actual librarian and she's really loud. And, but she's really awesome and she's great at everything she does. So she's got great kids, great dogs.
They drive me fucking nuts. I don't know about that. My dog is fabulous.
Is hilarious. Her dad is super funny, Tom. Mr.
Tom's
Tom.
funny.
So I'm glad we did this. Well, listen, we're gonna sign off.
Okay, I'm gonna go
and
rev up my new vacuum cleaner.
Don't go anywhere. Sit tight for now. Sit tight for a minute. I'm gonna sign us off. and then we'll talk when we get off.
All
Okay?
right. Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.